Hello, YouTube. Once again, this is me, the Fat Man 898989, and since I got nothing better to do, honestly, I'm going to be recording some World of Warcraft. Now, I want to talk about some gaming memories. I know, blah 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 blah. Another worse app talking about his memories of gaming when he was a kid. Well, I don't really, like to talk about it, but I know a lot of games destroy your life. Not really. I'm sorry. But no, no, infinite no's. Because when I was a kid, I'm 17 now, at the time of this video, May 12th, 2014, I was, let me think here, I was 7 years old. I had a Nintendo 64 before that. The Nintendo 64, I still have a crap ton of games for. Just looking at the back corner of my room, where all my games are, it's like a 3-foot stack of games. I got a couple of games I actually traded and got. I have Body Harvest, James Bond Agent Under Fire, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. I have that for Dreamcast, Nintendo 64, and PC. However, on a side note, it hates Windows 8. Do not try and run it on Windows 8, because it will not work. Anyway, that game, I got it when I was in kindergarten, and let's be honest, does anybody even really remember their kindergarten year? Because I do. I got picked on a lot because I was a little weird. Yeah, I was weird. But anyway, it got me through some tough times. At the time, I didn't really I was one of those little kids who seems happy, but really isn't, you know. Then when I was in first grade, I was still getting picked on. I had a couple of friends by this point, So I got my GameCube, like a limited edition platinum GameCube. I was in heaven. I got 3 games with it. I got Metroid Prime, Star Wars, Rogue Squadron 3, and what was it? Harry Potter and The Prisoner of Azkaban. Those 3 games are awesome. And this was in 2005. So the GameCube is still a fairly new system. And there's still new games being developed for it. I'd go on later to play Call of Duty Finest Hour, which, if you've watched any of my videos in the past, you probably know I mentioned it in 1 or 2 places. Ooh, stupid. Anyway, I had a whole bunch of games by the time I got rid of the GameCube, which, at this point in time, it was shot. As bad as that sounds, I was still pretty young. So then I got my PlayStation 2, which I think was pretty cool. Then I got, let me think of the game. I got a couple games with it. I got History Channel Battle for the Pacific. That's the only one I can remember right now. Which, I like World War II games. I always have. Just It's just kind of a me thing. It's annoying. Like, after a while, that thing broke. Still kept getting picked on in school. Just, it's one of those things where it's just like, I cannot win. Oh, man. So, really? What the heck are you? Like, then when I was in 8th grade, things were getting good at this point. I had a bunch of friends when I was in 8th grade. Oh, don't you dare. Thank you. I just thought it was really cool, my PlayStation 3. One of the first games I got with it was BioShock 2 and Red Dead Redemption. Two of the best games on the system. Real shame that they're gonna, at least when I understand, they're gonna stop making PS3s and stuff, but I don't think that's gonna be for a while, because they were still making PS2s up until like, what was it, a month before the PS4 came out. So then, like, around this time, I was when I was in freshman. Yeah, when I was a freshman, I got my laptop and I started playing World of Warcraft, as you can see on that. Not the paid version. No, not the paid version. I was playing the free trial version, which is still pretty cool. Kind of nerfed all to hell and back, if you know what I'm saying. It stripped away a lot of the stuff you can do, which stuff I'm never really gonna use. I'm not big into voice chatting games and crap like that. So yeah, and I got a couple of games, actually, about 30 for it over a couple of months, and as bad as this sounds, it kind of crapped out because of it. Actually, that wasn't the entire reason. For some reason, that thing was just a magnet for viruses. Another thing, if you're going to buy a laptop, do not buy a Toshiba Silent laptop. I'm sure you've heard me say this before in my previous video. These things, they're junk. When they work, they're awesome. Where am I supposed to go? Irritating. Starbreeze Moonwell. Huh. I played Call of Duty on my laptop, which was pretty cool. I played Medal of Honor Allied Assault. Older games, but still pretty good. Not pretty good gaming. And I could run BioShock, the original BioShock, but at like all low settings or like 1024 by 768. Oh, it sucked. Another reason. Integrated graphics suck. If you're going for gaming, get your separate graphics card like I did. My graphics card really ain't nothing special. So you know, I got the separate graphics card just so these games would run better. So, you know, separate graphics card is pretty much the way to go. What the heck?
I need a target.
Hell. Anyway, this graphics card is pretty cool. I haven't had any problems with it yet because I haven't had it hooked up for very long. It is, yeah, you know. Anyway, getting back to the old gaming memories thing. Like, when I was Yeah, well, back when I got my GameCube, there was a in-game boxed game with it, which my parents didn't know about at the time, you know, because it says right on the box, bundled with Metroid Prime. And when I first played that game, it was so realistic, like legit, so realistic at the time. I'd never seen better graphics. I got sick because I played it. Motion sickness. That has never happened since. That has never happened to me since. Didn't even happen to me when I got my PS3, which you think would. Upgrading from a PS2 to a PS3, and I didn't even have high def TV yet. I was still using the TV I'd used for just about every single game system I had ever gotten. From my Nintendo all the way up to my PlayStation 3, which was a big tube style Sanyo TV. Good for what it does, but it kind of crapped out one day, which really sucked because it like shot off sparks and shit. Didn't help either that it was about 110 degrees in my bedroom and there was no ventilation. Yeah. Don't make fun of me. I know electronics don't like the heat. Please don't make fun of me. Just kidding. Anyway, I am going to end this video here. Thank you for watching. Please remember, if you want to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Peace.